I'm in here and flipping volume. What up? So this is the motivational tarot forecast that I'm doing because I didn't do the weeklies. I just been, busy and stuff with life, just like everyone else. So I decided though it makes sense because I'm the moon technically because I got Cancer moon. So I'll just do a full moon forecast and combine it with those motivational frequencies. So I'm using, yeah, why is it so dark? Like, I feel like my lighting is not working, but whatever. It's all good as long as you guys can see the cards and stuff. So, anyways, I'm going in order. I'm going to be conventional today. What's up, sis? I'm going to be conventional today. So, I'm going in order from Aries to Pisces. Let's see. So, let me tune in. I'm going to do like the main theme, focal point, and then I'm going to do the traditional Rider-Waite deck to get details. So, yeah, that's how this is going to be set up. I don't want my phone here. I'm going to move it. Boom. So, I'm just tuning into the vibes right now. And then I'm going to get started. Again, I'm going to start with Aries. You can apply this to your sun sign. You can apply it to your moon sign. You can apply it to your rising sign. In addition to that, these readings may or may not resonate with you, but most likely they do. It's just that the way that you apply it, that's really all that matters. A lot of times these readings resonate, but it's just the way that we're looking at it. So sometimes if it's love, and let's say that you're not involved in like a love situation, it may apply to a friend, or it may apply to people that you're living with or something like that. So keep that in mind. And a lot of times too, these readings could go into the people that you're surrounded by. So it can be people that you're constantly thinking about or people that you're just always around. So that's also something to consider. But anyway, I'm starting with Aries. I'm going to pull from this Angel Oracle deck first to get the main theme. For Aries, Spirit, please provide me the divine messages that the zodiac sign of Aries should receive or is receiving for this full moon motivational tarot forecast, which is, you can apply it for like, honestly, this is probably going to last about 15 days or so. Aries, what are those messages that Aries should be receiving at this time? Ooh, it flipped out. Aries got the Empress card number 3, and it's connected to Archangel Gabriel. So lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Boom. So that's perfect for the full moon, to be completely honest. Good for you, Aries. So you're basically giving birth or giving rise to your ideas, or some may be having kids, but a lot of times it's just like giving birth to your dreams and your imagination and things like that. So let's see what else is going to be going on, more of the details. So this is a Rider-Waite deck, by the way. It's a traditional, so most people know how to read that somewhat, at least. That was a really bad shuffle, my bad. I need to learn how to actually shuffle, to be completely honest. I be doing my own shit. Death card. So definitely a transformative time for you, Aries. So maybe those dreams that you were trying to birth and whatnot, they may just be changing because you got the Empress card twice here, right? So the Empress is definitely significant in your life. You also have two major arcana. So I'm not really going to count this because this is obviously everyone's going to get a major arcana for the main theme over here, but there's two major arcana cards here. So you could be going through more significant changes at this time compared to other signs, unless they get more than one major arcana too. But it looks like you could be just having some change. Yo, Aries, chill. Chill. That's three major arcana. You got the world card too. Like, what is going on? Like, is it really that serious? Well, you know what? It's Taurus full moon. So, yeah, I guess a lot of changes to your values. I hate to add astrology in it because I feel like people think, like, oh, they're not really reading the cards. They add an astrology in it. But you should actually combine everything together if you know it. Don't be a hater just because you don't know both, you know? But yeah, the world card. So it looks like there's a new structural system coming in. You could be reorganizing yourself because there could be some outdated structures to whatever it is that you're doing. And with this Eight of Cups that you received, you walked away from a situation or somebody else walked away from a situation. There's something that's no longer serving you. So you don't feel any sort of growth or you don't feel any sort of emotional satisfaction from whatever it was that you were doing, basically. So that's the reason why, oh my goodness gracious, that's the reason why you're going through this transformative time. Pardon me while I grab the cards that I dropped. So that's what I'm seeing. Like, definitely big changes you're going through right now, Aries. Big changes. And even if right now or maybe a couple of days ago or something like that, there might have been a feeling of a struggle, like for the most part, because you had to kind of leave a situation in order for you to revamp it and, start a new organizational system. So probably for the next 15 days or so, you should feel more assertion towards new goals, new operations, new dreams, but you got to kind of change from whatever it was that you were doing before. And other areas could just be going through, it doesn't really look like it's relationship problems, but it could be just a change in their relationships or something like that too. Just because tarot usually does talk about yourself and relations to others. So with these changes happening in your life, I'm sure that it applies on a broad dynamic. So good luck to you, Aries. You're going through a lot of changes and it's just time for you to restructure your life for the most part. And you should have that extra oomph to do that, So now we're going to go ahead on to Taurus. And the same thing, you can apply this to your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. What up, Eddie? How you doing? And keep in mind that it may or may not resonate with you, but it should in some way. But I just say it because every other tarot reader says that. Apparently, you're supposed to say it. But I really believe like it should resonate with you, to be completely honest. Like, it's not like there's a million people watching. You ever thought of that? Like, I feel like the more people are watching like a tarot forecast, the least likely it's gonna really resonate because there's so many flipping people watching. But that's just my opinion. It's not like it's true. I just always it's like, wait, I'm gonna look for a person who actually has a little bit less, because like chances are it's gonna resonate with me because there's less people watching. But that's not necessarily true. It's just a thought that I had because I think a lot. So anyways, Taurus, sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. All right, so let's see what that main theme is for Taurus. Boom. So it looks like there's the Hermit card here. So definitely a lot of people see a lot of Taurus people as being a mentor or a leader of some sort, somebody that can help them out. But it basically is connected to Archangel Raziel, and it's card number 9, and it reads, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So it could be vice versa. At this time, you could be attracting a mentor or somebody that can help you out with your spiritual endeavors, or you're just like your something like a mentor. Just think of it that way. Or you could be a mentor for other people of some sort. So let's gather up some details for Taurus. What are the divine messages that the zodiac sign of Taurus shall receive for this full moon tarot forecast? Oh my gosh, cards all jacked up. Let's see. Ooh, 4 of Wands. I see you, Taurus. All right, so you showcasing something. You're showcasing something new, it looks like, or at least you're showing off the results of something that you're doing. So that's cool, Taurus. Let's see what else. 9 of Swords. That's all right. You're just a little bit worried because maybe you expect to see really great results. You could just have really high expectations for yourself or something like that. So you could be just overthinking the situation. Chill out. Wheel of Fortune. See? Chill out. You got luck by your side. So the wheel's spinning. It's turning in your favor. So that's probably why you're anxious. A lot of times we want so much stuff, and we don't even be thinking about how much responsibilities we're going to have because of it. Death card. So there is going to be some space being added to whatever it is that you want to do, because a lot of things are going away in your life actually at this time. So a lot of times when we can't make a decision as to what we need to eliminate in our lives, the universe just does it for us so that we can conserve that space. So that's pretty much what it looks like for this reading. And then in terms of the mentoring card, again, the Hermit card, aka I call it the mentoring card. It just looks like, you're a very wise person, and you could be just attracting other people that are more within that same type of social dynamic, I guess. But it's just a lot of changes are coming in, similar to Aries, but just not as much drastic or extreme change. This change seems to be something that you kind of see coming. And again, it's like some sort of showcase, some sort of broadcasting of results. And I'm feeling like you're just worried about it because you have high expectations, or if you could have just said anything, you maybe in the past, or you could have done something wrong, you could have made a mistake in a broadcast or something like that. You could just be thinking about it for whatever reason. But at the end of the day, like, you're fine. The karmic wheel is spinning, in your favor, and it's going to release anything that's outdated to conserve space for those new things that you're trying to bring into your life at this time. And Taurus need help with that a lot of times because y'all hold on to shit for a long time, to be completely honest. So, all right. So Gemini's next. Gemini, sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. All right, Gemini. I'm going to pull this angel oracle card first, and then I'll pull from the Rider Waite after. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. All right. What's up, Gemini? What are those divine messages? All right. So the Magician card makes sense for Gemini. So it's connected to Archangel Raziel, card number 1. So that's that beginning of manifestation. I always feel like the Magician card's connected to the aces in tarot. So anyways, you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. All right. So let's see what's going on. It looks like you're in tune with the elements and how to work them. Ooh, this card already came out. I'm probably gonna be pulling a little bit extra cards for Gemini just because like I wasn't ready to pull the cards, so but I ain't gonna take it away from you since it came out. So you could be taking charge communicatively at this time, or someone in your life is. We're gonna take these two. But you ain't getting that many cards, so chill out. Don't be greedy. But yeah, you're taking charge in your life. It looks like you're trying to get recognition and attention for something that you do. So the other cards that came out, Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, and you got yourself Two of Pentacles. And then this Knight of Swords came out as well. All right, so it looks like pretty much you could be taking charge communicatively with assertion. You have a lot of confidence in your communication at this time and the things that you want. And pretty much you're wanting to be recognized for something. And you could be trying to communicate something that's going to gather the most attention at this time, the most recognition at this time. And it looks like you're getting recognition and you're getting attention for whatever it is that you're doing. You also receive this Ace of Swords, so there could be some abrupt communications coming in, or you could be cutting something out of your life at this time because you're trying to balance two different things right now. So there's two different things you're trying to balance, whether it be finances or whether it be something that you're trying to work at. Like maybe you have two different jobs and it could be like completely different and you're trying to balance those out. You could be just snipping one off, to be completely honest. Like maybe you just decided, you know what, I'm just going to stick to this one main thing, and then kind of just lay off the other stuff. And maybe you're going to be focusing on where you get the most attention at in your life, where you get the most recognition at in your life, so that you can focus on that and then, cut out the other things that you're not getting as much recognition in. And that's going to help you to balance out your life a little bit better. That's what I pretty much see for Gemini at this time. It's pretty straightforward. You're the magician. You're in charge of the elements. You just got to know what to cut out and what to keep. And it looks like the universe is telling you to do that based upon the things that you're being recognized for, where you get the most attention at in your life. So that's pretty much what I see for Gemini. All right, so next is going to be Cancer. Cancer sun sign, Cancer moon sign, Cancer rising sign. So let's see. Cancer. Oh, flew out. All right. So was that the life experience card? God damn, yo, I'm a Cancer. Nah, this is facts. This is facts. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, card number 16, life experience, Archangel Shamuel. A significant life event, powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Woo! All right, so it's connected to the Tower card in traditional tarot, which is cool. It's like whatever, The Tower card is weird, like, because a lot of these cards, especially these major arcanas, is weird. I noticed they happen on a smaller dynamic and then on a broad dynamic. Like one time I got the Tower card, and I swear to you, the power lines went out over here because it was too windy. That was the first day of the Mercury retrograde. So I was like, oh, it's the Tower card. It's just that the power lines went out. Nope, that wasn't just it. That shit kept continuing. Like more towers kept like happening throughout the week. So yeah, that's pretty much the theme for Cancer. I mean, I thought it was over though. So let's see what else. Ace of Wands. So this is a good time for Cancers to assert themselves towards new goals, new endeavors. Page of Swords. So a lot of Cancers could be starting new endeavors that have to do with like writing or anything that has to do with the mind, the intellect. So maybe starting new endeavors like with someone else as well, maybe younger air sign person, or this just could be yourself, but could be dealing with Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Three of Wands. Yeah, definitely some new opportunities coming up. But it's weird because the Tower card is here, aka the life experience card. But it looks like in this situation, because the Tower card has came, it brought about a new opportunity. And it's something that's like a new chapter in your life, Cancer, like something, page one of the book in the area of communication and intellect. So you're starting some new type of intellectual, creative endeavor. There's a good opportunity. You're going to receive some sort of call back or some sort of message back. Some sort of good news is coming because you already put in the energy for whatever it is that you want to do. And now you're just receiving the, how do you say it? I don't want to say like an offer. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Like you're receiving some sort of offer, perhaps. So let's see. All right, Cancer. So 10 of Wands. So you're carrying a lot of responsibilities right now. So maybe there's a need for you to also cut some things down because if you do consider this new offer, this new endeavor, and this could possibly have to do with traveling because I mean it says time to spread your wings, and then this is also too sometimes a traveling card, but so some Cancers may be traveling. Others are trying to take a lot of weight off of their shoulder in some way because they have too many burdens, and now it's kind of time to narrow those burdens down because this is an Ace of Wands. You know what I'm saying? It's like a focal point in the area of assertion versus having all these areas of assertion. So now it's again, just like Gemini, it's time to narrow things down, except where it seemed like Gemini may have had more of an option, it looks like Cancer don't have an option because the other shit is just gonna get ruined. Like, so that's the way it's playing out. Yo, I don't know why this is so dark. It's like weird because I have my like lighting on and stuff, but it is what it is. Like I don't know what's going on, but that's what I'm seeing for Cancer. So basically, there's a lot of energy for Cancer right now. Cancer's not as quiet, and then now it suddenly got light, right? Am I bugging out? Maybe it's just on my side. Let me not pay attention to this. But what I'm saying is that usually Cancers could be a little bit slow to react, right? Because Cancer squares Aries, so naturally Cancers kind of sit in their emotions and feelings, and this can make them passive aggressive, and they may not be so assertive. But at this time, Cancers are assertive. Cancers are asserting themselves, but it may be a little bit more communicatively. It could be kind of sharp with the tongue. Depends on how they express that assertion. But a lot are expressing their assertions through communications and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing. Like, just the need to definitely lay down some assertions, some endeavors, some responsibilities that they're in. Like, chill out a little bit and narrow that down. You kind of have no choice because the Tower card's here, aka the life experience card. So, and that should allow you to be able to have a more clear focus on where to direct your energy at this time, Cancer. So now we're going to be moving on to Leo. This is going to be Leo sun sign, Leo moon sign, Leo rising sign. Leo. All right, let's see what's up with Leo. What are those motivational messages for Leo? Sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign? All right, Leo, you got yourself the Magician card. So, Archangel Raziel, and by the way, this is card number 1. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So, Gemini got this card too. So, you over here manifesting, starting something new. You feel like you're in control of the elements and you can, manipulate them however you please. So let's get some further details for Leo, sun, moon, or rising sign. Ooh, this card wants to pop out. 4 of Cups. Could be kind of moody, like not in a bad way, but it just looks like you're more concerned about your own emotions and feelings at this time. So it may just cause you to be not so compromising with others. Queen of Pentacles. So I'm getting like a indulging in luxury at this time, which is like cool for the Queen of Pentacles. But this could also be an Earth sign individual in your life. They could be a Taurus. They could be a Capricorn or a Virgo. It looks like you're kind of not interested in people giving you like some opportunities either, maybe at this time, because you kind of have your own shit, so you don't really need other people's, opportunities like that. The Strength card. Then there's a need to be vulnerable at the same time. So you kind of switch. Like you're like, I don't need this opportunity. I already got my own shit. But then you're kind of like, let me chill out and let go of my pride. So I'm seeing Leo, typical Leo reading. Too much pride. 5 of Wands. Yes, you're being spaceported. Yeah, exactly, Eddie. Facts. Yeah, Leos are just going through a Leo situation. It's not bad. It just looks like you're not allowing other people to manipulate you. Like you kind of see the direction that you need to go in with this Magician card, but in combination with you kind of being like, I'm not taking any of these opportunities right now at this time, because you could just be more so trying to understand your own emotional stance at this time. And with this Queen of Pentacles here, there could be a person in your life that is trying to return and try to give you an opportunity, and you could just not be wanting it right now or something like that. At the same time, you could just be feeling like you're giving an opportunity and somebody's not really receiving it well or something, but there's a need for you to kind of, how do I say it? Let go of your pride a little bit, and this will kind of deflate some of the conflicts that are surrounded around your current circumstance. So it's really just right now you just have a conflict of interest as it relates to your own pride versus other people's pride. It's just a pride battle. You're having a pride battle right now. It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. All right. Nobody's going to steal your light, Leo. Everybody knows you shining. They know you a Leo. But, other people just have a problem, it looks like, and you just don't care. It looks like other people just have like a jealousy issue. And honestly, you just like, okay. And like, you know what I'm saying? There's always going to be people like that. So it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you have this Magician card. So you're in charge of how things go. Like, you know how to manipulate and just looks like you're trying to balance that out right now at this time with being vulnerable. So that's always nice. That's what I see for a Leo. Like, it don't look like anything crazy going on. It looks like you're just chilling. It looks like the typical stuff that Leo goes through, to be honest. All right, Virgo. So this is going to be for Virgo sun sign, moon, or rising sign. Virgo. Let's see what's up with Virgos. All right, Virgo. The World card for Virgo, card number 21, Archangel Michael. A job well done, joy, contentment, gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. Sounds wonderful. So, yeah, it looks like Virgos are connected with new organizations, new strategies, new plans, new structural systems, reorganization in general, pretty much, which that sounds like Virgo anyway. But this is a Saturn card, so Virgos could be a little bit more focused on their career rather than like mundane, everyday 9 to 5 type of work, perhaps. Or they could be focused on restructuring the restructuring process at their 9 to 5 job. Like maybe their job is undergoing a new structure, like the building is being changed, or there's a new system that they're using to import data into the computer system or something like that. Maybe you're getting a new boss or something. I don't know. There's just something new going in, and it looks like it's, with the world card is usually beneficial. It's usually something that's good. It's going to work in your favor. So let's see what else is going on, Virgo. Let's get those further details. Uh-oh. All right. I don't do reversals. 9 of Wands. So you're on guard about a circumstance. Why is these reversed? All right. It's just that one card. So maybe you could be coming out of being on guard. Maybe you're a little bit more open, because Virgos are a very critical sign. So a lot of times they could just be on guard because they're just very critical. But it just looks like you've gone through a lot. So that's the reason why you're experiencing that. 5 of Wands as well. So fire element is prominent at this time. So you're asserting yourself in a way in which you're also on guard. Like, you're keeping a lookout at the same time, multitasking. But this is getting in conflict with something else. So maybe it's getting in conflict with the new structural systems that's coming into your life in some way. All right. So my bad. I don't think I've been showing the cards. My bad. I can't keep up with all this stuff after a while. So the Emperor card. Yeah, definitely like a new structural system, because the Emperor card is a lot of times is connected to the World card a little bit. So you're tapping into your own sense of leadership for this new structural system. So maybe you're in charge of this structural system, or there's a person who's in charge of this new structure. So a lot of times this could be an Aries. Like you can even see the little Aries symbols, like the you know what I'm saying? What are those called? The rams. You can see the rams on there. So this could be like an Aries type of individual, or that's just the way that their approach is. It just depends. Like Aries could just be prominent in the person's chart, or fire, the element of fire. Okay, so Page Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So maybe you're starting a new job and you're like a new employee or something like that, or there's some sort of new offer. It's small offer because it's just at the beginning stages. Could be dealing with an earth sign individual, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn individual. But definitely fire is prominent. I mean, you got wands. And then, like I said, a lot of times the Emperor card is connected to fire element as well. But something new you're trying to build, something new you're trying to start. At the same time, you could be getting a little offer here with this Page of Pentacles. Some people could be starting a new program, like starting a new class or going to school or something like that, with the Page of Pentacles. What else? But there's a conflict though in this situation. But like at the end of the day, whatever this is, it's something you've been wanting. It's new. So if you've been bored, you're not going to be bored because there's new interesting things coming into your life. It's more connected to your preferences, the things that you feel connected to. And you have an opportunity to now, you know, set those new goals and start to actually reach out at this time. Because at the end of the day, whatever's coming in, it's a new organization. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's for all the zodiac signs. There's something new coming in. There's some sort of changes coming in. There's an opportunity for restoring and like starting something else. And I'm not talking about like the New Year's, resolutions and stuff like that. I mean, that's significant too. But I'm saying like at this time, there's new energy around. So like pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. But for Virgos, you may have to work for or, participate in something with someone who's a leader of some sort. Okay, so it requires you to kind of like not being so control of things because Virgos could sometimes like to control a lot of shit because they think that they know like how to put things together in the best fashion. Like, some Virgos, you got to kind of be more chilled out, and you may be motivated to do that, to be honest. Like you're probably like, finally I'm tired of people coming to me for direction or something like that. But there could just be a little bit of conflict, and that's going to come to a resolution from this new energy that's coming in at this time. You just have to be willing to kind of like take direction, it looks like, from other people. So that's what I see for Virgo. So we're going to do Libra next. Libra sun, moon, or rising sign. Sis, you still there? We almost at Scorpio. I don't know if she's still there or not. And then Eddie, we almost at Sag too. But yeah, it's funny because like, I don't know, like tarot's weird. It's just weird because it's like we can connect with all the signs, to be completely honest. All right, Emperor card. So wait, okay, Virgo just got this, but not as the main theme. So yeah, Libras are focused on taking charge, leadership, order. Right? I see you, Libra. So you're going to have to tap into your opposite sign a little bit there, which is cool. But, I didn't even read the card. My bad. Card number 4, laying down structures. So the Emperor, Archangel Michael, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So boom. Details. Let's go. Libra, what are those divine messages for this 15-day period? All right, Libra, you got yourself that 9 of Pentacles. Focus on some self-employment or just structuring the self, one's own endeavors and whatnot. And you're single. It looks like a lot of Libras are deciding to be single in some way. It doesn't mean that they're not in a relationship, but it just means like you're trying to do something more without the opinion of others, perhaps. Page of Wands. So there's something new that you're starting. It's adventurous. It looks like it's a creative endeavor. Some Libras are like a single parent or something like that. This card flipped up, so I'm going to put it at the top. A little bit of anxiety and worry, which is actually helping to start the motivation to assert oneself without, considering other people's opinions necessary, or not considering, that's the wrong way of saying it, depending on the opinion of others. So you're definitely tapped more into your willpower to just assert yourself and your own creative endeavors. And looks like you cut out some things in your life that's no longer serving you, or you could receive some sort of abrupt communications with this Ace of Swords. You're going to receive a message, or you might have already received a message. This message could have you a little bit worried at first, but it's not anything to worry about. It looks like it's just like one of those things that could have been like a false alarm or something like that. Mercury's in retrograde, by the way. So, which I know I've said in the past weekly forecast, but I'm just mentioning it again. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you just got a lot of stuff on your plate right now. You could just be feeling a little bit stressed out about something. Others may be recovering from an illness. Like maybe you just weren't feeling good because you were stressed out, but now you're kind of in a recovery process because you decided to take charge of that part of your life. In addition to that, it looks like a lot of Libras, again, are focused on their own independence and self-employment. So that's great. And you're moving towards the beginning of new adventures, new hopes, new dreams, new creative endeavors with this Page of Wands. Others are dealing with the Aries, a Sag, a Leo individual in which you may receive some sort of abrupt communication from, and it may have you a little bit worried. You know what I'm saying? And you could just be a little bit stressed out, but this energy of being stressed out is the perfect catalyst for you to actually take some charge in your life, take some leadership, and make some decisions for yourself. So good for you, Libra. I see you. All right, so on to the next, Scorpio. Scorpio is actually probably one of my favorite zodiac signs. I don't even really have a favorite, but I feel like Scorpio is just like something that I'm naturally in tune with. So I think it's one of my favorite. And then maybe it doesn't matter. So Scorpio, sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. What are those motivational, divine messages that you should receive for this full moon forecast? Scorpio. Oh yeah, I never do this, but I remember because my sis. Happy birthday to you, Scorpios. Happy birthday. I never remember birthdays. I'm just not really a party person. I don't have like good Sagittarius energy in my chart. It's like missing, believe it or not. All my Jupiter is from Pisces. I don't even like parties that much, to be honest. Like I like them, but I don't. I don't like parties. I like get-togethers and like, I don't like parties. I don't know. It's just everybody's like all up on you, like chit chattering and stuff is all over the floor. And it's like, oh my God, it's just messy. Anyways, Scorpio, what? Let me stop. The Lovers card, I'll see you. Card number 6. So that's Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships, carefully weighing your options, good help. So some Scorpios have some options, it looks like, in the area of love. And if it's not love, a lot of times this is business partnerships. But it looks like you've been trying to weigh the options as to who you want to connect with, who you want to bond with, and who, you kind of going to be like, bye-bye. Like, it's kind of like prominent right now, it looks like, at this time. So that's cool. It actually makes sense, because this makes sense. You see, and this is live too. I can't make this stuff up because I just realized Taurus is opposite Scorpio. So naturally that 7th house energy of relationships, partnerships. So that makes sense. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Temperance card. So it looks like there just needs to be a balance in your life, which makes sense with the Lovers card too. But this balance has more so to do with considering the dreams of others, because it's mainly the thing where it looks like you have to focus on, okay, this person's dreams is completely out of sorts with my dreams, or this person's dreams, it kind of makes sense. Like I compromise with that. it looks like you're weighing those kind of options. Five of swords. So yeah, there's like a lot of conflict of interest right now. Like some people in your life could be kind of criticizing the things that you believe in and shit. So you're just kind of focused upon yourself. Like you're like, you know what? I don't got to deal with that. That's what you're realizing, and you're healing from that energy completely, and you're trying to balance yourself out a little bit better in order to balance out your relationships right now. So you're seeing which relationships are worth it in your life right now this time, and which ones you want to get rid of. That's what it looks like so far. Star card, great card actually. This is the card of connecting with your spirit guides, and also you're focusing on your goals for the future. So those things you dream about, being connected to, those endeavors, and just things like 1111 wishes and stuff. That's what you're focused on. If people want to laugh, let them laugh. Because, when you start manifesting and shit, you're going to be laughing too. Like, yeah, you remember you laughing? Like, look at me now. I'm getting paper and stuff. Why did I just sing that old ass song? Anyways, the death card. So, yeah, definitely some transformation from old, outdated hopes, wishes, and dreams. And this is going to bring some space to bring in new hopes, wishes, and dreams. But it looks like you need to connect with another person to get in touch with your spirit guides. That's what the issue is. It looks like right now. And that's a good issue, to be honest, because it's here for you at this time for you to connect. And as you're able to connect, you're going to be able to tune more into your higher purpose and whatnot when you're able to access your spirit guides. But it just requires you to let go of something. So whatever that it means to you personally. And it looks like you're going to have a huge balance in your life too once this energy is eliminated. And we're all going through this death process in some way. I mean, this card keeps showing up all the time. It's just like a rebirthing process. I mean, boom, regeneration, you know what I'm saying? So it looks like everything's going to be pretty good. I mean, you should be motivated to balance your life out, connect with the partnerships that matter the most to you, and focus on what you want to see come into your future. What are your bigger goals? What are your bigger wishes? What are your bigger dreams? Or I shouldn't say bigger, higher, like higher dreams, higher goals, higher wishes, and connect with that. And this is going to help you manifest. So that's what I see for Scorpio. And now I'm on to Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius sun sign, Sagittarius moon sign, Sagittarius rising sign. Hey, Tania. Wait, what says you doing? Yeah. Thanks, sis. So I'm doing Sagittarius now. Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising. Sag, what's up? What are those divine messages? Spirit, please provide me some insight. What are those divine messages the zodiac sign of Sagittarius should receive for this full moon forecast? Sagittarius. All right, this card wants to pop out here. So, justice. Yo, Sag keeps getting justice. Like, I don't know what it is. Card number 8, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. So you got justice card here. So some Sages are, just going to be involved in court situations, it looks like. Possibly like court battles. But in general, court battles don't mean necessarily real court battles. Like we're facing court battles every single day of our lives. This simply just means balancing situations that have to do with fairness. So, like we have court cards in the tarot deck. These are just people you're dealing with. That's all it means, really. So you could be just dealing with people right now and trying to decide whether or not things are fair enough, things are balanced enough. Where are things not adding up to where it should be. You know what I'm saying? That could be just what you're focused on right now at this time. Sagittarius. What else? What else? What else? All right. Ooh, Four of Wands. So it looks like you could be possibly getting married, is what I'm seeing. And maybe you're doing it like the real traditional way or something. Like maybe you're having like a whole ceremony. Others are broadcasting something, and it just needs to be broadcast in the most like in a way that has the most integrity, is what I'm seeing for this with the Justice card that's here. Okay, so Four of Swords. So yeah, Sages are definitely kind of weighing their options as it relates to the relationships that they have and the endeavors that they decided to connect with, and seeing the results of these relationships, of these endeavors, of these partnerships. Is it fair? Is it balanced? Like, that's what you're kind of contemplating about, and you're trying to take a break from something. Like, it looks like you're taking a break from situations to kind of see like how these energies actually balance out your life. Like, sometimes you don't know whether or not something is actually really that good until you stop dealing with it, and then you realize like, I don't need this shit. Like, this shit, like, I'm balanced without it. Like, it ain't balancing my life anymore. Or perhaps it was causing an imbalance, an injustice. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it looks like you're doing currently at this time. Let's see what else. See, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely weighing options. This could have to do with financial circumstances, or maybe you have two different jobs, which Sagittarius is usually get involved in a lot of endeavors. Like, they're very creative people, so a lot of times they could be doing a lot. But it looks like you're trying to see like, which endeavor is it worth me investing in, like, and which endeavor am I just not going to be dealing with at this time anymore. Two of Cups. Yes, some are definitely dealing with relationships. So Sagittarius, y'all out there, y'all always be flirting and mingling and stuff. So it looks like you could just be trying to decide which relationship you want to be in at this time. And so you're taking a break. Like, you're not really in a relationship with anyone right now. A lot of Sagittarius are not, or at least you were with someone and you kind of told them like, oh, he did that annoying ass crap. Like, can we take a break? Like, I don't want us to stop talking, but like, we're not together. Like, type of situation, because you're trying to weigh your options out right now. You could have been seeing, I don't want to, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say that because there's no threes in here. So I'm not going to say that you were seeing more than one person, but I'm just seeing that you're weighing your options. Like, you see somebody else maybe that you like, and you're like, you know what? Let me see how this energy is going to work out with my energy, or something like that. It looks like you're going to have the opportunity to connect with somebody that you're really interested in, emotionally speaking. Like, you really want to exchange emotions and feelings with this person. You feel strongly about them. That's what I'm seeing for Sag. So it just looks like you're trying to balance out your relationships at this time, or your creative endeavors, your partnerships. It looks like there's an opportunity for new romance in your life, but it looks like you're trying to bring some structure with these pentacles that came up. Like, you want something that's more long lasting. You're not really trying to fool around, but temporarily you could be taking like a little break because you're trying to figure out who you actually want to be with in the long run or something. So that's what I'm seeing for Sag, and we're on to Capricorn next. You have Justice again. I feel like Sagittarius is connected to Justice anyway, even though the Justice card is a Libra card, but I feel like Scorpio energy could be like losses, and then Sagittarius could be wins. But not saying that Scorpios lose or anything, because like Scorpios can win. Because you think about it, it's like score, it's like Scorpio. You get it, like score, like nah. All right, maybe it's just me. it's just like a different type of win. It's like more of a secretive win. Like you don't gotta be all out there with it partying like I won. It's like, shh, I know I got this. Like, so it just depends. Um, Capricorn. Capricorn sun sign, Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. Capricorn, Capricorn. All right. The fool. No, I lied. The ego card. So what is this? Card number 15. A false sense of it. Oh, this is that. This is the devil card. So, which is don't be alarmed. It's okay. Like devil card just means like a lot of times it means like you have like something in your life that you can depend on, like there's long-term structure, but on the other hand this is like limitations. I'm gonna just read the card number 15, ego card, archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So that's what's going on right now. It's just one of those things where you're in the process of trying to get over some things that you may feel that you're bounded to in some way, which is a good thing for Capricorn anyway. Yeah, actually, it is the Capricorn card, technically. Yeah, no, it is the Capricorn card. So you're just being Capricorn right now. Capricorn. All right, one more shuffle. Capricorn sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. Let's see. All right, so 7 of Wands. You have some energy to get through these boundaries with this 7 of Wands. So you're asserting yourself towards what you believe in. You just kind of could be less worried about like how you look and stuff. Like, oh shoot, let me make sure I got like my blue tie on with my outfit looking fly. Making sure you just could be like, I don't care. Like I'm just going after what I want. Star card, focused on higher goals, wishes, dreams. Connect to your spirit guides. Make a wish and make them true. I don't know, because you're asserting yourself towards these goals. So you're not really pondering on them. You're actually like moving towards them. You're basically standing up for what you believe in. You're standing up for what you believe in because the 7 of Wands is an assertive card. So you're like aggressively kind of moving towards your goals, but not aggressive in like a way that's a problem for others, because the 7 of Wands often has a playful nature towards it as well, but it's just very like, it's like you trying to start something, you know what I'm saying? Justice card. So you could be receiving some sort of justice for anything that you're doing. So remember that whatever you kind of push yourself towards, that there's going to be a automatic, like a very quick repercussion. You're going to receive right back pretty quickly. But in addition to this, some Capricorns may be trying to be a lawyer. For some reason, I get that that's like a big wish for them, that they want to be like a in the law field of some sort. You know what I'm saying? Like those different jobs. I'm not good with all that stuff. I just know it's law, like politics, stuff like that. You could be trying to do that, and that could be coming into manifestation at this time. 8 of Wands. You could be traveling. You could receive a lot of communications from various people. Swift communications. Just, you type in, you text in, you on the phone, hello, every second, like you on the phone and stuff like that, because you're trying to balance out a situation. You're trying to balance out a situation because maybe it looks like you were facing a court situation, but it looks like it goes in your favor, to be completely honest. I'm not just saying that just because this is motivational reading. Like, it actually looks like you assert yourself towards some sort of luck, something good. But you're receiving a lot of communications for something. I didn't do this for the other readings, but I'm gonna just look and see, like, why after this justice card comes in, why are you receiving all this communication? Maybe you were trying to communicate with somebody and they weren't responding in the past, and like now, justice is being served. Like, all those communications are coming in, or people are finally seeing, what you've been asserting yourself towards, and now, since it's more clear, it's more balanced, like, you could just be receiving a lot of communications. So when I clarified it, I got this King of Cups person. There could have been a person you're interested in, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual in the past, and you could be receiving a lot of communications from them with this Eight of Wands. You guys could be talking back and forth a lot. Also, too, if in the past communication slowed down, it's going to the other extreme, it's speeding back up. If it's been very fast paced, on the other extreme, it's slowing back down right now. So it just looks like there's a balance between that, like people that you feel like should be communicating with you or should be connecting with you, or things you feel like should be manifesting based upon like who you are and what you do, aka based upon like your ego, you know what I'm saying, with this ego card here, versus what other people are doing and how they feel, and whether or not, they kind of view you as important or not, or something like that. So that's what I'm seeing right now. But in general, if you've been feeling tired, you won't be for these next couple days, because you're asserting yourself. You have energy, and fire always means that you're going to have like some sort of energy, some sort of assertion. All right, so Aquarius is next. This is Aquarius sun sign, Aquarius moon, and Aquarius rising sign. All right, let's see. Aquarius sun, moon, rising. All right, let's see. Aquarius, you got Self the World card number 10. Archangel Michael, a time for positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So, wait, what card did I say? The World card? And Mercury retrograde. This is the Wheel card, even better. The Wheel card. So it's like the Wheel of Fortune, basically. My bad. I saw the World card. So yeah, something's spinning in your favor. Damn, Archangel Michael keep popping up. Like, all right, peace, still chill. Like, why he keep popping up in the reading? But they have a lot of cards under the Archangel Michael. They have what was that? Is the Emperor card? Like, it came up in 3 different cards. I don't remember what the other one was. I don't think it was the World card. So yeah, goddamn Aquarius, you got some luck on your side right now. Ooh, all right. So let's see. So it looks like you're like moving away from stagnation in some way, or you could just be. It's like you're kind of looking at the growth of something, and then suddenly something good happens, like something that was just kind of stagnant in its growth processing, and it kind of starts to be in your favor. It also looks like if you just had structure to something, that you've been holding on to for a while, it's like paying off right now. If in the past you're kind of like, should I keep this? Like, it's not really going anywhere. Like, suddenly it may start paying off. Yo, you see, I I can't make this stuff up. I'm saying pay it off. You got the pay it off card. Like you got, now this is the payouts card, but pay. So 6 of Pentacles. So you could just be receiving some pay for whatever it was that you were investing yourself in, whatever it was that you were trying to grow. It looks like it's something that's really connected to your soul purpose, your spirit family, or those that you feel emotionally connected to, something that makes you very, very happy, blissfulness, blessings. And then with the 6 of Pentacles, again, you could be receiving some sort of pay for this, like a payout for it. All right, that's too many cards. Come on, relax. Yeah, you could be receiving some sort of like donations or a payout or something, or charity or something for that situation there for you. 3 of Cups. You could be connecting with social groups. You could be receiving payouts from like social groups, or it could just be like your it could be like you're involved in creative endeavors with other people. Like maybe you're connected with 2 other people. You guys are like event planners, or you guys host some sort of creative endeavors in some way. And now you guys are going to be getting paid for that situation. Some of y'all are partying. Like some of y'all get paid to do like really fun stuff. And that's what you're doing right now with your Taurus full moon. Like you're out partying and having fun pretty much. Maybe this is after you receive that payout, you decide to celebrate. You're like, oh, let's go and celebrate because like I got this payout for this stuff I've been working on for a long time. So let's go out and let's enjoy ourselves. That's what I'm seeing. So that's cool, Aquarius. Good for you. Good for you. I think that's all I want to say for this reading. Yeah, that's what it just looks like. Like you've been waiting for a long time, very patient. All right, I put in this energy, I planted these seeds. Okay, a little stem there, a little leaf. All right, nothing impressive, no impressive results. You know what? This is looking good now. I'm happy, blissfulness with the 10 of Cups, and then you receive a payout for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it blossoms to something great, and then now you're kind of celebrating the rewards that you've received. So that's what I'm seeing for Aquarius. Pisces is the last sign. Pisces sun sign, Pisces moon sign, Pisces rising. What are those divine messages for Pisces? All right, Pisces, let's see what those messages are for you. For this full moon tarot forecast, Pisces. The Fool card, the Dreamer card, aka the Fool card, card number 0, which is 0 in Spanish. Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So yeah, it's like a blank canvas right now for you Pisces right now. And you're kind of just like, what paint do I want to throw on it? Like, how do I want to start? Where am I jumping into? But you kind of just don't know where you're going to land. That's like how the Fool card is. You don't know where you're going in a situation necessarily, but there's an opportunity for you to take a flying leap of faith. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if that's the best thing to do right now. Mercury's in retrograde, but maybe future planning, or maybe this is an opportunity from the past that's resurfacing itself, and then that would kind of make it be okay to kind of jump into. But I'm not trying to give you advice necessarily. I'm just going to give you the cards, in my opinion. All right, first card received here, 2 of Swords. So Pisces could be struggling to make some sort of decision. Switch this around. With the 2 of Swords here, there could have been a little bit of a struggle to make a decision. Maybe not seeing a situation for how it really is, because you just don't want to be bothered with making that decision right now. It's the Sun card. So you've been kind of holding on to making a decision because you're kind of waiting to see more clarity. You're trying to see the situation more so for what it really is and not so much for like the dream of it. Despite the dreamer card that you received, it looks like things are just a little bit too dark. And now the sun's coming out for you to kind of be able to have the energy to actually come forth to see the truth, to make a decision. Temperance card. So there's a need to balance out in one's life, balance out your dreams with reality. Makes sense for Pisces anyway. But maybe you're coming into some sort of stability in a decision being made as it relates to your vision. Like maybe other people are able to see what you're trying to do a little bit better. Queen of Cups could be yourself, or you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual. So it looks like you're pretty much quite indulged in your own emotional stance. So the only issue with that is with the Temperance card here, it's necessary to balance out that issue with, the reality. Other Pisces just have trouble communicating because they're kind of in two worlds with the Temperance card. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, Temperance card has to do with just let's call them indigo children and stuff like that. So a lot of times is the energies is different, the way that the person communicates and connects with the world. It just may not be normal. It may just be, I don't want to say normal. I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean like it's just different because otherworldly. So, and if you're very indulged in that energy, perhaps you're very creative right now, but make sure that you balance that out with, practical life, because the Fool card's here, and you don't want to be too much in la la land that you just jump into an opportunity that's not really the best. But on the flip side, a good opportunity could be coming up for you quite soon, and you're seeing it come into manifestation perhaps. But it's like almost like a need to come out of the comfort zone, because there's something you're not seeing the reality of with this Two of Swords. But don't worry, the Sun card is here. You got two major arcanas too, so it's a lot of themes, like big themes happening in your life right now. The Sun card is going to bring upon great endeavors, new opportunities, and a sense of vitality and creativity right now. You're going to be more geared towards doing rather than sitting and brooding. And this is going to help, again, bring some balance in your life, but you have to be patient. You have to be patient. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing. Once you're balancing out that patience, things seem to be able to fall into place, Pisces. Did I just glitch? Because I could have sworn I saw myself like do some weird stuff on the camera just now, like my head. Maybe I'm bugging. But yeah, that's the readings. That's all 12 signs. So good luck, everyone, with this full moon in Taurus. I hope everyone is feeling great. And Taurus is a comfortable energy, and it's all about like luxury and just like feeling good and feeling a sense of security. So hopefully, people could feel that energy and enjoy it. So yeah, blessings, light, and love. Anybody have any questions? I'm gonna wait I don't know how long I'm gonna wait, but I'm gonna wait for a little bit because, like, you know what? If somebody wants a question, go ahead and ask a question, like a tarot question or something like that. Nope. All right, yo. Thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace.